Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Live channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about practicality in the Mark 1 smart car, or first generation smart car. Now smart cars are obviously very famous for being very small. You can park these things nose in a parallel parking bay and you won't stick out wider than the average car. They're minuscule, they've got tiny engines, 0.7 litres, and a lot of people take them for granted in terms of saying, well, you know, they're totally impractical, you can't really do anything with them, they're not comfortable, etc, etc. However, that's not actually true. When Mercedes and Mercedes and Swatch got together to build this car, they built in quite a bit of space, practicality in just to help with everyday life, really. You can do far more with this car than you realise. We've had a golden retriever in the back of it, we've had a Labrador in the back of it. The design brief was to just basically create a car that two men can fit in with a crate of beer. That's sort of the myth that surrounds this car, but you can do far more than that. So let's have a quick look. In terms of the boot space, it is limited. Obviously it's limited, but it's probably bigger than some little hatchbacks are with the seats back, if you didn't fold the seats down. Now you'll see here that you've got quite a bit of space for quite a lot of rubbish, which is handy because it doesn't actually take up your boot space. So you can actually fit a suitcase behind the seat, depending on your seating position, of course. I'm 6 foot and this is my driving position, and there's space for coats. We've got some parts for the soft top roof in the back there, so there is plenty of space. You can see the dog hairs here as well, but yeah, it's all getting things sorted. You can do plenty, you can fit plenty in here. We haven't found much that we haven't been able to fit in. This is greatly helped by the fact you can completely fold down the front passenger seat. Now this is done by two handles either side, just there and there, and this allows you to stick long items through. We've had planks of wood, sheets of plywood, we've had a bicycle in here. Really, if you want to fit it in, you can, and that's one of the brilliant things about this car. Now there's also a couple of extra little bits, like we've got coat hangers here, so we'll hang Mrs. DL's coat up on the back of the seat, which just makes sense. You've got it on this side as well. Now you may wonder what this piece here is. Well, as well as giving you a bit of breathability on the back, it also acts as a cup holder, so you can actually fit a cup in here, which is quite funny because that's the only cup holder in the whole car. So if you've got a coffee, you need to eject your passenger or get them to hold it, either one would work. So there's plenty of space. In terms of the actual cabin then, there's a wooden fork. That's random, isn't it? I'll chuck that in the back there, sort that out afterwards. Again, you've got quite a bit of storage. You've got big old door bins to fit lots of stuff in, lots of books, etc. You've got little cubbies, one there that's got wheel bolts in it currently. The dashboard as well, you've got lots of space to put stuff on. I've seen people with actual luggage on the dashboard because it doesn't really take up much visibility out the windscreen. So that's another little tip, another easy way of getting some more space. But also the passenger footwell. So when you sit down in this car, there's quite a bit of space down here. Excuse the mess, it's been on a farm, so it's a bit trashed at the moment, but lots of space here. Again, another little cubby here. We've got a drawer in here I mainly use it for my fuel receipts, so I can claim back mileage. But yeah, that's another useful space. We've got another cubby this side, again with receipts in, and this is the house when driving this car, you can tell, can't you, by the amount of stuff in it. A door bin that side, but then you've also got a drawer here. Now this wasn't an optional extra, but you can put valuables in here. You can see I've got lots of parts. Don't know what that says about the reliability of these cars, but yeah, lots of parts, spare bulbs, etc, all in here. And this is lockable as well, so you can lock it with a key. So if you had a laptop or valuables, that's kind of your secure glove box, shall we say. But yeah, overall they're brilliant little cars. An extra piece of storage, if you're not going to put the roof down, can be found in here as well. Here we we go. There's actually quite a bit of storage in there as well. I've managed to fit multiple cans of drink and beer and bottles of stuff in there in the past when I've had this loaded up. And one of the things Mrs. DL and I like to do is put a couple of deck chairs in the back, go to a nice scenic spot and have a picnic. And this car does that brilliantly. You can sit on this tailgate. It will take, well, it says that the official rating is 100 kilos. I weigh more than that, and it doesn't break when I sit on it. It just squats down quite a bit. But yeah, there's loads and loads and loads of space in this thing, far more than most people realise. So yeah, that is well, that's it. That's all there is to the practicality of the smart car. It's a simple, easy little car to live with. You can fit stuff in it if you want to, and that's, I think, one of the charms about having a small car, isn't it? Using it for things that perhaps the engineers didn't expect it to be used for. You know, who would think to carry a bicycle in a smart car? Smart actually did kits where you could mount them on the back, but why would you need to? And they've built the capability for you to put it in. Yeah, lots of cool little features like that. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.